Well, good evening, everybody. My wife passed away a year ago, about an hour and a half from now. And so it's been nearly a year. And it's kind of tough to talk about this. The anxiety and stress I've had over the past year has been, horrible. And I miss my wife so dearly. It's unbelievable. But anyway, just to let you know what grieving is all about and what love is all about. We all have to go through grieving, but love is the strongest thing. But anyway, it's hard to let people know how you really feel. And I'm a guy who's an extrovert, and I'm a romantic, and it's very hard. Today was very hard for me, knowing that she passed away. We were married 30 years on St. Valentine's Day. And my wife waited and waited and waited. And waited till St. Valentine's Day was over, then passed away. And so I know their spirit, and boy, that's a story in itself. The spirit I have felt all through the year is unbelievable. And so I'm a true believer in spirit, and I'm a true believer in God and the Christ within myself, which I have. And that's why I'm usually happy all the time. But I'm going through a little remorse right now, which is normal. And I just have to talk about it. And I won't be doing this again next year, because this will be the last year. I have to go on with my life. And I have to let go. And like they say in Alcoholics Anonymous, let go, let God. I have to do that. And I don't know what to do. It's so hard. It's so hard. I know Meg is in heaven. I know it. I know it. I know it. And I feel it. And but I've got to go over like I said, my anxiety and grief. I got to go over it. And this is one way of doing it, releasing and letting people know what's happening with me. And it's very important. And so is my wife. She's very important to me. She's my soulmate. And I found that out after she passed away. I didn't know it before. I did not know it. And eventually it came to me what it was all about. When I took the trip to England, to the White Cliffs of Dover to scatter her ashes, her spirit actually showed the way. And I have proof of that. My two nephews and her cousin. And I was guided to, her name was Margaret, and I was guided to St. Margaret's Village, believe that or not, on the White Cliffs of Dover. And I found there were 3 inns, and one of them, we actually didn't even see the sign when we walked in. The name of the inn was St. Margaret's Village Inn. And I just knew I was being guided, and I knew that was the place on the White Cliffs where we're supposed to be. And the next morning I met her cousin under the cliffs in a little cafe, and I asked the lady, the waitress, what was the best place to scatter ashes. And up on the cliffs, that is. And she went, oh, there's a beautiful place up there on the cliffs next to the hostel, and they built a brand new way. And the name of the way is that song that was just playing, The White Cliffs of Dover by Vera Lynn, my wife's favorite singer. And she said, oh, up by the hospital is a brand new way. It's called Vera Lynn Way. And I went, oh my God. And, you know, the tears started flowing. And I knew that that's where I was supposed to go. And that's where we went and scattered my wife's ashes. But coming back to Maine was unbelievable. Every lady I met just about was named Margaret. Every time I introduced myself, I said, hi, my name's Charlie. She said, oh, my name's Margaret. And I just couldn't, it was enlightening. I just knew the Spirit was with me all the time. I just knew it. And I sat on the plane before he even took off. There was this lady sitting right next to me. And I said, hi, my name's Charlie. And she said, oh, hi, my name's Margaret. And I just, oh, no. And the lady on the next seat, she said, oh, no, Charlie, not again, not again. And the poor lady next to me, what's going on, what's going on? And I said, oh, nothing, it's just something I told her about Meg. And she said, well, I'm a nun. And a nun? Your sister Margaret? She went, yes, I am. And I went, oh, no, because my wife was known as Sister Margaret to a few of her friends. They called her Sister Margaret. And I went, oh, no. Then she told me where she was going. And she was going to Philadelphia to a new monastery. Guess what? St. Margaret's Monastery. And my God, people, I just, you know, you tear up. You know, that's when I'm finding out she was my soulmate. She was just guiding me all the way. Then the nun asked me, you know, said, can I say a little blessing for your wife? And I said, sure. And she opened up her coat. She was in civilian clothes. She opened up her coat, and there's her big cross. And she started saying a blessing on the plane. And then when we got to Philadelphia, and we said our farewells and stuff, me and this nun hugged and hugged and hugged. And nuns don't hug. Me and her were hugging a lot. And so we got to Philadelphia, and I was heading to Bangor, the next plane, last one in line. And I won't go through the whole story. But the lady at the desk took me down to the plane, for the plane. I said, and the lady said, can I give you a hug? I said, oh, can I give you a hug, sir? I said, call me Charlie. And guess what? Called me Margaret. And I went on that plane, the tears were just flowing. And I get to Bangor, and the lady was assisting a couple other people who were assisting me because they lost my bags. And they said, oh, there you are, Margaret. And I tell you, people, there's spirit in this world, big time. And my wife is one of them. And I'll always remember that. I'll always remember my wife, always. Doesn't matter if I ever meet another lady, whatever, I will always remember my wife because she is my soulmate. And I don't think anyone will ever replace her. But anyway, I just wanted to say that. And I'm doing this late at night, and I'm an early bird. I go to bed at 8 o'clock at night. And not tonight. I'm up late because it's just a year ago that my wife passed away. Well, about an hour. And my wife has passed away, so I'll go to my bed and do my little prayer for her. And I just wanted to let you know. and how I'm feeling, what love's all about, what pain's all about, what grief is all about. It's real, and but we have to go through it. And I know God is looking after us, and the Christ within me is looking after me. So, but anyway, thank you, and have a good night. And Valentine's Day, I celebrated it. I bought some ladies, different ladies. I didn't even know the ladies. I bought them a rose, and but that's me. I'm a giver. I've always been a giver, and that's what life should be like. But anyway, God bless you, Meg. I love you dearly, and this is for you, Meg. I think this is for you. Yep. Meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. This is one of our favorite songs. Just like you always do. Till my nose drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. Some people will think this is foolish, but it's not. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. So when you see this on Facebook, just this is Charlie, and but hopefully I can go over this tomorrow. But tomorrow, in another hour, is going to be her day of rest. And this song here is all about love. Anyway, love yous all, and have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye.